Hey everyone! I'm going to show you some super easy hairstyles that I do that take only a few minutes. So, let's get started! I started with my hair already curled from a heatless curling method, but like straight hair would work really well with these hairstyles too. For the first hairstyle, I used a deep side part. Then I just smoothed away any flyaways. Next, I took some oval-shaped snap clips and put 3 of them on one side of my hair. Then I just fixed any clips that were crooked, left one face framing piece of hair close to my ear, and that's pretty much it. For the next hairstyle, I used a middle part and pulled a few face framing pieces out. Then I just grabbed a small random chunk of hair above my ear and twisted it. Then I used the snap clips to hold it in place and did the same thing on the other side of my head. And for some reason, I was way too happy wearing this hairstyle. Okay, new hairstyle. I grab a chunk of hair from both sides of my head and join them together at the back of my head. But instead of getting an elastic hairband, I use these 2 resin clips? I don't know what you call them, but these 2 clips, and I clipped the 2 chunks of hair together. I've kind of been into leaving the clips like in a staggered position because I like them that way. And of course, I leave out a little piece of hair in the front. For this next hairstyle, I took a small section of hair close to my middle part and twisted it away from my face. Then I added an even smaller section of my hair, added it to the twist, and then twisted the whole chunk of hair away from my face. Then, I added a small clear clip. Now do it all again to the other side. I like to gently pull on the twist so that it's not so flat on the top of my head. Now this is already a pretty cool 90s hairstyle, and you can totally go walking around in public like that. But sometimes I like to add 2 more twists and clips right under the first ones. And then you're done. Okay, for this hairstyle, you're gonna need a scrunchie. I used this velvety one with a little bow. Now, I'm just doing a normal half-up ponytail. And this next step is optional, but for me, scrunchies don't really hold high ponytails, so I use a normal black elastic band. Then I put the scrunchie on top of that. I find that this makes my high ponytails last way longer. After all those hairstyles, my hair is kind of looking a little frizzy, but you know, we're gonna push through it. Instead of the velvet scrunchie, you could also use one of the scrunchies that have those little ribbon tails on them. This next hairstyle is probably one of my favorites. Basically, you just get a bandana, then fold it in a triangle. Then you roll it until you get it to the length you want. I like to see how long the bandana looks on my head, and then make the back of the bandana longer or shorter, depending on what I want that day. After I'm good with the length, I take it off and section 2 pieces of hair. Then I put the rest in a ponytail. I put the bandana on and then double knot it. Then I pinned some bobby pins onto the bandana to make sure it doesn't move all day. Usually I do both sides of my head like that, but I wasn't going anywhere that day, so yeah, I wasn't gonna do the other side. Now, for the last hairstyle. So you take your thumb and you drag it across your scalp in a diagonal direction all the way to the top of your head. It doesn't need to be perfect though. Then you tie it with an elastic band, and then do the same for the other side. Okay, so obviously the ponytails don't look the same, but I wanted to show you a comparison. On the right ponytail, I used those small hair ties that kind of look like rainbow loom bands, but on the left side, I used an actual, thick hair tie that people normally use for regular ponytails. So I guess it just depends on what you prefer. And that's all, folks. Hopefully you found these hairstyles helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can watch more of my videos. Thanks for watching, bye!